everyone, welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd, and today, we're actually at a swap meet in Red Deer, and there's a lot of really cool stuff around, including some really cool, like, sort of built-up race cars that are being sold, and, like, superchargers, intakes, you know? You never know what you're gonna find here. It's just like a box of chocolates. If you get that reference, you're awesome. Anyways, let's go check out what's all around here. So, like, when you see around, like, you know, just miscellaneous trim, which actually that looks like Oldsmobile Cutlass or like Olds 88, something like that. You know, there you go, 66 Olds Cutlass. That's what I thought. You know, got like 55 Chevy stuff and, you know, a bunch of different things, and you know, you just never know what you're gonna find. Like this cool gauge cluster off the 67 Bel Air. That's really cool. Which a lot of people don't realize that the Bel Air was made that late. And those look like Bel Air taillights too, sitting there, which is really cool, from similar vintage. And you know, if we just go along, like you'll see like nitrous bottles and air intakes, heads, like I said, you name it, it's probably here. Aftermarket shifters, you know, it's just really, really cool. And again, you got all these turbos and stuff, and you know, an 8.5 10-bolt with Mosier axles with a spool. Like, it's really cool. And this is, you know, if you are a car enthusiast, especially a hot rodder, a lot of this stuff is like heaven, to be honest. And you know, you got gear set, a couple of gear sets there.
Are you streaming to somebody?
Alright, I just had a lovely conversation with you know, the people that actually have this table, which, and the one thing is, what's really good, like, if you are actually at a swap meet and you want to stand out, get something similar to this, or even just like a black tablecloth or something, because it stands out, and it's actually a very good tool to have people look at your stuff, and you just never know what you're going to find. Just a lot, and that's the one thing I like, because there's a lot of hot rodder stuff here, right? Not a lot of stock stuff, but yeah, it's really, really cool. But yeah, if we continue on, you know, you see some other like memorabilia stuff and whatnot. Set of headers here, and you know, you just never know what you're gonna find here. And that's the really neat thing about these swap meets, because you could find that unicorn part that you've been looking for, or maybe you just do not find anything at all. And that's the one thing, like, even, you know, FE valve covers from the 60s, perfect. And these are like, you know, long tube FE headers for trucks, vans, and stuff like that. You know, and even like 460 valve covers, which again, it would fit other like FEs as well. They're all just about the same. And yeah, to be honest, I love to walk around swap meets, because you're gonna see a bunch of cool stuff that you just typically don't see around. Like even stuff for like a 61 Galaxy with the harness and everything, with the gauge cluster. You know, a water pump for a Y block, a water pump for a 289, you know? And this is stuff where, like, some of the stuff you can buy new, don't get me wrong, but a lot of it you really can't. And it's just really, really neat. You know? And now it's something that I recognize. These are both Fox body center consoles. Now what's interesting, so this one I can tell is an automatic, because look how small the hole is, versus that one, it is a manual.
And I have the plate to make this manual.
You know, it's amazing that somebody would throw this out. It's really not even that bad. These are off of like a Firebird, probably, actually. It's just really cool. But yeah, I don't know why somebody would do that. It's such a shame. Badass Nova. Now check out this Power SS. just a beast. So I have left Fox Body Land unscathed, which is back there. Now, he didn't have too many Fox Body parts, but he got a few. And I just freaking kneecapped myself. That hurt. Ow. Well, actually on my ankle. But, yeah, let's check out some other stuff. So, you know, like, you have some fenders and, like, a cool old Dodge grill and fender assembly. That's really neat. You have, like, even this international grill. That's really cool. And something you don't see, this in an Impala from this time period. Like, it's a 2002 Impala, and you can see it's just been, you know, roll bar in it. Actually more, it's a roll cage, but it just doesn't have the points on the doors, the door bars, you know, and like you see back here, you know, the nitrous system, and you see the fuel tank back here with the bars back here, really cool, you know, with a G-body moonroof just sitting right here casually. You know, this is really, really badass, and you can see the slicks. Like, look at that. Beastly. And it's interesting to see it like that, you know? Like, you have this, you know, supercharger here, Detroit supercharger. Some cracked heads. A few intakes around. You know, a couple of big block Chevy rollers. And, you know, bell housing, that's an aftermarket one. And just a bunch of race car stuff. Some stock stuff, but a lot of race car stuff, to be honest. And it's just really, really cool. Like, you never know what you're gonna find at the swap meet. And even, like, check out these wheels. These are dope. Some centerline wheels, and they are Mickey Thompson wheels. And how big are they? 28 by 12, so 12 wide. That's pretty badass, and they're probably like a 15. Very nice, very nice. You know, and the one thing is, almost every swap meet in Alberta, there's actually this guy that sets up this awesome display, and like, he's got old owner's manuals, shop manuals, brochures, you name it, he's got it. For the most part, like, there's some stuff that he doesn't have, but for the most part, he's actually found some unicorn stuff for me, so it's really, really cool. And, you know, finding, like, this badass intake here, this shortened rear end, like, look at this. Craftsmanship is really beautiful. And yeah, that's a rear end that can hold up to a ton of power. I mean, even, like, take a look at these brackets, like how thick they are, and, you know, just amazing. And I love seeing just stuff like that, because you never know. And even, like, these are some old Mickey Thompson valve covers. Those are really cool. You know, just there's a bunch of really cool stuff around. And even, like, an old Honda Moped over there. And even one of the prizes of this auction, or this swap meet, so this is a 57 Chevy 210 Wagon, but it does have Bel Air trim on it. It says that right on the tag there. If you're interested, you know, there's some of the information there. You can pause it. And, you know, gotta love moon equipped. But with that sticker, I don't see the moon caps. Sorry, some guy just said something to me. I have no idea what he said. But, you know, it's really awesome. You see the Bud Light can for an overflow. And check out that motor. Just bitchin' looking, right? And this being a two-door wagon is very, very rare. The only thing that would be rarer than this is the panels, which basically, instead of glass here, it'd just be, you know, there wouldn't be any glass here. It'd just be straight up metal. And they were called sedan deliveries, actually, on both sides like that. You still have the rear glass, but not the side glass. It's just really, really neat. And, you know, like, even, you know, crane cams ignition and some of these tacks and whatever else, you know, just, again, you never really know. Super SL coil, which really good coil. But you know, which I'd be tempted to put that on my other car. And oh, an Autolite 2-barrel that's like brand new in the box. Doesn't that sound familiar? Eh? I don't know what 2-barrel that is though. That's kind of weird looking. Is that some sort of Rochester thing? Oh, 2.8 liter S10. Okay, that's what it is. Fair enough. So yeah, it is Rochester style. That's really cool. Yeah, you know, 67 Mustang sway bars, and even check out that gauge cluster, which those gauges look just awesome in there. Big fan, to be honest. And you know, one of the other cream of the crops is this gorgeous beauty. Now look at the shoehorn of this 350 in this thing. Like, it just barely fits. It does. It has to use factory manifolds, but it fits. Yeah, it's a, there you go. It's a Rambler, which this was actually, so Rambler would have been, like when Nash and AMC formed, Nash actually had the Rambler brand, and later on they actually made the AMC Rambler. But, you know, and like, check this out. Look at that sparkle paint. It's just amazing. And you don't see them quite built like this anymore, you know. This is kind of classic. And there you go, battery box in the back, very nice. And even, you know, some more of it, and even on the bumpers too. Just absolutely beautiful build. And I'm a big fan of this old Rambler, because to be honest, I couldn't quite tell what it was. Just, I don't see too many of these Ramblers around it. It happens to be a 283 under the hood. And even like this front bumper again, it's painted like that too. So, like I said, you just never know what you're gonna find. But yeah, let's actually continue on here, because you want to see some big meats. You can see them right in front of me here. Look at these behemoths. So these are like, what, 15 wide? Like, holy crap. You know? And you even have a bunch of, you know, American racing wheels, Krieger SS mags, you name it, they have it. And these are like the super skinnies, and then your fat ones for the back. Just very neat. And, you know, just, I love to go through these, just going through people's stuff at the auction, or not the auction. I keep trying to say auction because I'm used to doing these as auction videos, but no, at the swap meet. Just really cool. And yeah, I mean, people are starting to pack up, so I think that will end the video here, to be honest. Really do appreciate everybody checking this out. You know, hope you stay safe during COVID-19. Good luck with what I'm working on, and I'll catch you in the next video. And sorry, I'm tired. Just losing energy here, so I've had almost no energy all week, so I would have shown you more stuff, but I'm just not there at the moment. So anyways, take care, and I'll catch you next time.